To love my body. Sometimes I struggle to love the body I live in. I got diagnosed with Lyme disease 4 years ago, and sometimes my body just doesn't feel awesome, and so I struggle to be an ally to my body. But I heard this thing once that said, I don't know what spiritual group believes this, but some spiritual group believes that when we die, our soul actually grieves the loss of our body and actually goes through a time of longing for our hands and our kneecaps and our toes. And sometimes if I'm struggling to love my body, God knows, or somebody knows, that this world gives us so many reasons to not love the bodies that we live in. If I'm struggling to love my body for whatever reason, I think about the moment that I die and my soul leaves this world, and I picture my soul somewhere hanging out with the comets and the other beams of light. My soul like a new beam of light up there, and I picture it just having this time of just this sinking sort of desperate grief, wishing that it had my hands back and my cheeks and my eyelashes and even my pain. The pain that our bodies are capable of. Pain is such a kind of a miracle that our eyes, tears, that we can have water pour out of us because our heartbreak. Anyway, I was just thinking about that because I was thinking about later tonight when I think about how many times I changed my outfit during this show. I think that I'm going to be able to have some sweetness towards myself about it, which I like. It took me a lot of years to grow into that kind of sweetness around those things. Anyway, I wrote this poem for my best friend in the world, and for anybody who is having a hard year. I know a lot of people have had a fucking hard year. It's something in the planets or something in this specific planet. And this goes out to you. Feel for you. This is called Angels of the Get Through. This year has been the hardest year of your whole life. So hard, you cannot see a future most days. The pain is bigger than anything else. Takes up the whole horizon. No matter where you are, you feel unsafe. You feel unsaved. Your past so present. You can feel your baby teeth. Sitting on the couch, you swear your feet don't reach the floor. You keep remembering the first time you saw a bird's nest held together by an old shoelace and the scraps of a plastic bag. You knew the home of a person could be built like that. A lot of things you'd rather throw away. You keep worrying you're taking up too much space. I wish you'd let yourself be the Milky Way. Remember when I told you I was going to become a full-time poet and you paid my rent for 3 years? Best friend, angel of the get-through. All living is storm chasing. Every good heart has lost its roof. Let all the walls collapse at your feet. Scream timber when they ask you how you are. Fine is the suckiest word. It is the opposite of here. Here is the only place left on the map. here is where you learn laughter can go extinct and come back. I'm already building a museum for every treasure you unearth in the rock bottom. Holy, vulnerable cliff. God Mason, heart heavier than all the bricks. Say, this is what the pain made of you. An open, open, open road. An avalanche of feel it all. Don't let anyone ever tell you you are too much or it has been too long. Whatever guards the feet on the bridge of the song, you are made of that thing, that unbreakable note. That photograph of you at 5 years old, the year you ran away from school because you wanted to go home. You are almost there. You were the same compass you have always been. You were the same friend who never left my side. During my worst year, you caught every tantrum I threw with your bare hands, chucked it back at that blood moon, said it's okay. Everyone's survival looks a little bit like death sometimes. I wrote a poem called Say Yes while I was cursing your name for not letting me go. Best friend, this is what we do. We gather each other up. We say the cup is half yours and half mine. We say alone is the last place you will ever be. We say tonight, let's just stay inside, reading Pema children while everyone else is out in the town. Pema will say only to the degree that we expose ourselves over and over to annihilation can that which is indestructible in us be found. You'll say, Pema is so wise. I'll say, yeah, she is. And we are too. Angels of the get-through. We are too. We are too.